Hi. On the October 9th, I had a chance to visit the Mekor Museum, more precisely the Haida exhibit that lasts until the 27th of October. Um, at first, what is Haida? Haida is the first United Nations culture that is located in the northwest shore of Canada. Um, this culture is based on supernatural stories, just as animals being mythical creatures, animals being gods, uh, anything related to animal are very important in this culture. Obviously, this culture didn't make it to our time, and had taken end in the end of the 1800s. So obviously, this exhibit had so many objects that we could choose, but I personally chose three art that I liked really much. The first one that I chose was Ninjan U. Um, this was a mask that was created between 1800s and 1850s, and the 1850, sorry. It was made by the unknown artist, and it was collected in 1878. Um, this mask is made of yellow cedar wood that they carved on, and was after paint, so they could create their own mask that were important to them. It's actually a ritual mask, and there's 4 or 5 type of mask per ritual. Um, each mask represent um, a type of mystical creature, and that will transform over time. In other words, um, the first mask could represent the beginning of the mythical creatures, of a mythical creature, and the fifth mask could represent the end of the life of this particular animal, which is a mythical creature. You need to know that each mask are affiliated to a clan, so you could not found um, the same mask in two clans. The second art that I chose, was Jiangan Ji Nijan. It was made in 1923. It's a totem created by John Cross. John Cross is an artist from Skygate who trained in tattooing in the 70s, in the 1870s, but after chose to continue his art more in argillite carving. As I said, animals are very important in the Haida culture, and he carved in the argillite many animals. So if you start at the top of the totem and finish at the bottom, you first have a mother bear holding her 2 cubs. After you have a frog. After there's a dogfish and a fish swimming. After there's a raven with a hat. And after there's an eagle gripping a salmon. Finally, the third art that I chose is named Skin Scan U, again made by an unknown artist, and was created between 1800s and 1850. It's a gambling game that is very important for the Haida culture. You need to know that gambling games is the main pastime of the Haida. This gambling game was made in deerskin, maple wood, abalone shell, and was after paint. Um, the game itself is a disc pouch that stores sticks in it, and when you open the pouch, the lines of it form a supernatural aquatic beast. The number of sticks per pouch can vary, but the game that I chose has 50. Each stick has a name and a color, but the fancier set are decored by a balloon shell that uh, up, that increase the value of the game. Sorry about that. In other words, the AIDA exhibit was very interesting and made me learn a lot of things about the supernatural culture of First Nation. Um, I showed I showed you 3 arts, but there was a lot more that I could have chosen, and I hope you'll have the chance to visit the same exhibit too. Thank you.